Mm. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm the Illegal G, and this is my playground where we like to smoke on herb, play our video games, and laugh at all the inappropriate shit we find within some of these video games. Now, if you are looking for our social media, you can find us over on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch at the moment at any of these little locations right here. Now, without further ado, let's jump into that damn game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, ooh, with the coffee out of the way. uh, Waiting on a monster to be door dashed over, I guess you could say. We're waiting on that. Also, I'm loading up a bowl of the blueberry auto because that's all I technically have other than some El Rochos that I've held on to for quite a few years, actually. And well, quite frankly, no. Now, one of the homies over on Discord, it's his Discord. So, anyways, shout out to the Southern Grown and everything. But he was basically letting us all know a very cool method on how to keep potential cuts and clones. You see, normally we take a cut or a clone, we put it, we dip it in root hormone, we put it in the substrate, and we let it root. Excuse me, with we let it root with the rooting hormone and with a dome over it to help with the humidity. Now, what he was talking about, he's like, look, dude, you do realize you could take a cutting, put it in a Ziploc baggie, gently press all the air out, seal it, and then put it in your crisper drawer of your fridge. With it labeled, of course. And I was like, yeah, and he goes, and you could store about 10, 20 cuts in there. Seal it like that, throw it in the fridge. And the only thing he said they will last for 30 to 60 days before you know, he said that he prefers between the 30 and 60-day mark to finally pull them out and flour, or not flour them, root them. And it's because he says with the cold and everything, it kind of puts them in a state of suspended animation. So, like, say that I have all the cuts up there that I want, right? And, uh, like with me, I always like to run the clone. I do not like to run from the seed, primarily because sometimes it's not what you're getting with the clone. That seed could be hitting, and it's the best bud you've ever had. But the biggest kicker of all is that the clone sometimes it just doesn't transfer over, regardless they came from the same plant. And I didn't believe in that at one point in time. I was all against that. I was like, no, dude, you take a clone, you put the clone up, and then when you find out it's the keeper, you keep it. And if it's not, you get rid of it. And you always flower the seed out. And I had heard, I'd already had the experience with the Inspector Royale #1 and #2, where from a seed, they were both great to the point where I was naive enough to be like, look, #1 is the one that's just hitting. And this was while I was in flower. I was like, this motherfucker stank. The other one didn't have shit to it. So I was like, all right, cool. So I took a clone of it and slapped it with the Yoda Soda male. So I have a Inspector Rail #1 crossed with Yoda Soda. Only problem is #2. I decided to give them, the clones a chance. You know what I mean? I was like, I cloned them both. Might as well regrow them both. If I don't like the #2, I can just give it away, if anything. Turned out that one's the one that started stinking, like hardcore, just reeking. And I was like, damn, this thing stinks more than the number one did originally. And she was the one that had the flavor and everything. And so now it's like, oh, so I used the wrong one to breed with. But not necessarily. See, that first one, my initial thought was, this thing's slapping. And it was from seed. But the clone, it didn't transfer over. Just like with the Inspector Rail number two, wasn't necessarily hitting too well. When I got the clone ran, the clone was just slapping. Like, I mean, it was so good that it made me want to slap my mama, and she's in another city. Oh, to live and die and slap the fuck out of your mama. Yeah. Now, Ross and Jeff tells you to, give your mom a hug for him. I'm the one that says, slap your mama for me. Total opposite. Now, I hope you guys do understand. I am being sarcastic as fuck. Oh. Now, while we're sitting here talking, I am getting the game actually started. Because, quite frankly, last place we left off was we had a long way to go and a short time to get there. Like I told my son where we were, and he just looked at me. He was like, "What? You're that far behind?" And I'm like, son, you're up there playing the game for 8 hours straight. I got to play for 3 hours one night. And he was just like, oh. I was like, yeah. It's hard to travel on foot from point A to point B in a short time. Now, like with these, I'm gonna have to do this to get through there. See? But now I have to wait for my shout. Shout, shout, write it all out. These are the things I can't do without. Come on. See, what you really got to do is you got to be able to have the power to run through all three of these, go boom, 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 and then, oh, what the hell did I get caught on? See? So we are about to get into this. We are gonna smoke a bowl. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I wasn't playing without you. I was not playing without you guys. It's just we're gonna have to do the call, the shout where you run, and then in order to get, and here's the thing, it's you gotta be able, I think I gotta do it twice, one right after another, because if not, you get stuck on the door. So I'm having to run through the door, the thing of them. I have to shout through that alone, and that activates the three pillars that opens up the door, or the three doors. And then the second shout gets you through the doors. It's the only way I can see it perceivably working, but I think I can only use that shout once, and then I have to wait. You get what I mean? So, oh, it's the headache. It's the headache of the game. It's just the headache of the game. Um, I say a lot. I'm so sorry about that. So sorry. We do have coffee. Waiting on the monster. The wife did confirm she's sending me a monster. Um, it is actually 78 degrees in my house right now because of how hot it is outside my house. But the temperature is finally dropping because it looks like it's gonna rain. Thank God. Um, hopefully though the rain doesn't cut out my internet. But if it does, I will be pulling out this cord that I have that will run from the socket on the wall to the back of the computer and try to just attach it that way. Oh, that was some good coffee. In fact, since we're at the 10-minute mark, I'm gonna make me some coffee real quick, guys. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna take you guys on an adventure. The adventure of a lifetime, gentlemen. The adventure of a lifetime. You see, with Elder Scrolls 6 coming out, supposedly, I'm not gonna. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on it. Because I remember when they said Grand Theft Auto 5 was coming, or 6 was coming out 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Now it's gonna finally come out near my birthday in November. And I'm all like, cool, cool. The wife's like, you want it? And I'm like, I do, but I don't want to get screwed. And she's like, well, what do you mean? And I was like, well, you do realize that right now I would be buying the very first edition. Hear me out. This is where the pre-ordering of a game and all that good shit screws a lot of you gamers. You see, I would rather wait until the anniversary edition or the legendary edition, which, like Skyrim, we are playing the legendary edition. They don't even have this as an option on fucking any of these platforms. The only thing they give you is the anniversary edition and the online edition and some other edition, the regular edition, the very first one. They do not give you the, how do you say, um, legendary edition as an option. But that's what we're playing. We're playing the legendary edition. Now, take for instance the people who bought Diablo 3 when it first came out. I was one of those. We bought Diablo 3, we played it, and then about a few years later, they came out with the Reaper of Souls edition, which had a whole new book to it and everything. Technically, I had to buy the game a second time in order to get that with all the added stuff and all the bullshit. Blue monkey nuts. Now, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. When that game first came out, I bought it for the Switch, which meant that I bought it at the store, took the case home, found out I had to download the game, that it only gave me a key for it. I download it, play it, have a great time. It didn't give me anything else, just the game. Paid like almost $50 for it. Or more. I don't remember exactly. But anyways, take a year or so ago. My birthday was rolling around, and the ex homie thought that because he knew about my streaming, he knew all about it, and he was like, "Dude, they got Kakarot for sale. Do you want that for your birthday?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "For Xbox. Would you want it for Xbox?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, dude." You know, because at the time I couldn't stream the Switch. I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude, I'd love that." He goes, "Okay, cool." And well, the version he bought me, he was kind of he was like, "Dude, I'm kind of jealous." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I just now realized all the cool shit that you got with yours. I bought mine like a year or so ago, and it doesn't have any of this." And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" He was like, "Dude, you got all the DLCs, everything, all of it." He goes, "The only thing I was missing was Dynamo. Dynamo was the only thing that didn't come with it." And I was just like, "No shit, that's wicked," you know. But like I said, he got jealous of it, and that's not why we're not friends anymore. Um, I'm not gonna throw his real name out there, or nothing like that. He goes by on Xbox. He goes by Darth Tyrannus, and he's a child molester, flat out. You know, the one thing that is supposed to happen when God's gonna come back, and Jesus is supposed to come back to Earth, is that everybody who has done something is supposed to repent, and it comes from a like it's not something you plan on doing, type of shit. It's just that you will just do it. And so his sister got a hold of me After he had told me that he had gut issues, like he thinks he was dying. He thought he had the big C word. And his sister's like, yeah, he's over here skitzing out bad. He's walking around talking about how he molested his own nieces, and that his ex-wife's nieces, he also molested them, and all this shit. And so, excuse me, I understand that we're supposed to be forgiving, turn the other cheek, that sort of deal. It wasn't my kids that he had touched. I didn't have a daughter at the time. I only had boys, which I'm thankful for. But, that was just what happened. And so, me and him ain't, oh, no, I won't let him anywhere near my kids. He comes anywhere near my house, I'm going to beat the shit out of him. Because apparently he was going to wait for me to die so he could take over being dad and father and husband of my household. Which, of course, my wife was like, Jesus, God. And I was like, yeah, I wish I'd never let him, it's like, I wish I'd known this in seventh grade. Because that's how long I've fucking known this motherfucker. I'm 41 years old going on 42, and I've known this motherfucker since seventh grade. You know what I mean? Like, I never thought, I never saw, you know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker never gave it away. And what's fucked up was I think I was around him the time where he was messing with his sister's kids, his own niece and nephews. Or his own nieces, I mean, not nephews. And I believe it was only one of them that he actually did anything with. But it was enough to traumatize her to the point where she's been in therapy. And she doesn't want anything. She's not going to call the law because doing that and having him arrested in her eyes just brings the trauma back up to her, and she's trying to move past it. So, I mean, I understand all that, but like I told her, his sister, for just letting her or just letting him live on the property, I lost respect for her because that person touched her kids and she hasn't done a fucking thing to him. So in my eyes, she condoned it. And so like I've wiped my hands clean of the entire family and have moved away, moved on from it. So my best friend since seventh grade, well, come to find out he never was my friend. He's been just waiting for the day I die so he can take what I have. Which is disgusting. It's like, dude, get your own fucking life. But anyways, let's move all past that. It's been about 18 minutes now. Holy shit. Now we are going to stream for a good little bit here, probably like 2 hours at least. So we will be quitting roughly around the 2 hour and 30-minute mark. Unless my wife says she's on the way home, in which case I got to start cooking the rest of the meal. Because the roast itself that I'm cooking, it's like crock pot type of thing. You know what I mean? Like it only gets better the longer it slowly cooks. So yeah, I've been cooking this motherfucker since 2 o'clock. So the roast is gonna be beautiful. Like it's already falling apart. Like it's that fucking tender. It's already falling apart. And then corn on the cob. We're gonna have corn on the cob, mashed potatoes. She wants brown gravy. I want white gravy. You get what I mean? So, yeah, gotta cook everything proper, get it all going great. But yes, around the 2 hour and 30-minute mark is when we will be possibly quitting. Now, I do have to change everything back a little bit from the last night's second episode since we did Call of Duty. Um, I might just keep my guy there. I don't think that's really interfering with anything. But yeah, so sorry about that, guys. I mean, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Haha. What you say, Willis? Did he just say Bruce Willis? Anyways, see, this is what I was talking about. We got this one, and this one. And as you walk past them, right, you're supposed to activate them. See, it opens the door. Opens the door. Opens the door, but by the time you get to the third one, you see they all close. Now, I'm thinking that if I shout my way across twice, we should be able to get through the doorway. See, why is it stopping me? Alright. The smartest thing we can do right now is save the game. We got through it. We got through it. Now, I've been just redoing number 9 over and over and over again. See, so, like, when I do this, I probably should say 10 by now. Let me see. Yeah. So, we're going to keep going over that until, you know what I mean? Because I don't like having a bunch of saves. I will eventually delete them if I have to. Now we gotta make sure there's nobody in here. Ooh, it's a doorway. Don't let anyone fool you. There's a door around here. Oh. Damn, it's kicking my ass. We can always sell it. Alright, before we continue on, let's smoke part of this bowl. So I've saved the game in case I die right here from some random shit. Now, all we need is what's in there, I believe. Yes, yes, yes. We're there. We are finally at what we need. And then we can get out of this dungeon. And then fast travel back to where we came from. I'm so thankful for fast travel. Anyway, guys, this is Blueberry Auto from the Fast Duds. And the reason why I call them Fast Duds is because very rarely do I find an auto flower that has unique flavor, taste, and a effect that I feel. Cheers. I must check outside real quick. Nope. Excuse me one moment. Alright, guys, I'm back. Alright. Booby traps. Someone tells me these guys are going to stand up and fight. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood. So you took my shit, you fucking... Oh. I did all that to be told to go back there. Oh, I forgot about that part, you cocksuckers. You dirty cocksucker. All of them are empty too, huh? For my fucking troubles. Not be the dead's fault. Be the living. Ooh. See, sometimes the gold's just laying there. Maybe check in here. You be angels, and we said nay, for we are a men of rock. Yeah. Rock and roll in the edge of my sword. all this so I can pop out the side of the mountain and go somewhere the fuck else. Like, I want to know who the fuck put all these candles here. These candles would not still be lit unless somebody just came through here. You get what I mean? Like, no. That's where video games get a lot of shit confused. Logic goes out the window with most video games. And cartoons, honestly. I know cartoons are just supposed to be some fun escape. But if you don't have any logic to it, you gotta remember kids are very young and impressionable. And if you put some logic behind some of the stuff and why certain things happen, they understand it a little faster and can work better in society. Take, for instance, dads let children do things on their own and fail. Whereas a mother, if their child is not getting something, they help them out do it. And it's like the mother doesn't understand that she won't be there all the time to do this for him. And, why'd I grab a fucking basket? Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker, really? You guys do realize that this is the basket that I put in there. That I had done that. See? We were here already once before. All these are empty. Except for the one I missed. Maybe I missed more than one? Yes, I did. Or the game's forgotten that I've come through here, and it's like, here, have more. And it's like, sure. Yeah, you can see, remember this room? Remember it? Remember it? I had to go around it. See? Ah. Which means we should be leaving the place here soon. Yeah, I've already hit them all. I killed all those. It doesn't mean they won't come back. See? The first room we came to. Took everything already. Oh yeah, I can't fast travel, I forgot, if I've got too much shit on me. I called that a dash. With some salt. I know he's naked, but I'll still have to check. See, now that we go out here, as soon as we're out here, we can literally fast travel. They assumed it was only a legend. Until now. Now, normally I speed run through the game, which I feel like I'm doing right now. So, we will have to do some side questing. Steel mace. I need to see if I can carry more than I already am. If I can boost that. Like I said, I don't play this game often to know a lot about it. Okay, so we got a building there. Like I said, I would like to travel as far as I can north and then fast travel back. Only reason why, I'm going to say it, only good reason why, is because for one, we might find another word without having to, like, you saw that. Shit. Let's level up. Let's level up. The fuck? Yes, yes, yes. I believe I've been up here already. Oh, that hydro couple. I'm glad they have a sense of humor like I do. Oh.
Hey, watch it. I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry if I've forgotten.
Maybe you need to go check in the mirror, my friend. For I'm going to a shipwreck. But no, that Hydra couple and I was talking to my bride up the other, that my wife and I, after I wrote the initials to the blueberry muffin crossed with German poison, my wife pointed out that she was like, "Is that bowel movement crossed with double penetration?" And I just started laughing about it because, man, you know, I told him about that, and he started laughing. And he goes, "It does. Don't lie." See, all my friends are online. They're online buddies. The fuck, is that a crab? It is! That's how we thought. That's how I got out. I think that's how. Yeah, I. Wow. I didn't do shit to open that. That was a real easy lock. I ain't gonna lie. I suck at lock picking. Probably should get better at it. Poor fella. Like I said, we're going on a grand adventure. Oh shit. Motherlode. Damn it. Assholes. Now this is why Jack Sparrow walked the way he did. He had his sea legs. You have the legs of the sea. There, that's what I want. It was the world map the whole fucking time, you chick shit. See, now that I've gotten all the way up here, right? That means that I can go over to here, go right here. Like, I just want to go outside of these places. If anything, right here is fine. So that means I can fast travel to any of these. I know enemies are nearby. The crabs. Thank you. See, now if I want to fast travel all the way over here, I can. You see, we still have to go up here. We still have to go all the way over here. Up here. Yep. See with that guy up there and the people walking around still. What I would do if I wouldn't get in trouble for it is old boy always has his steel ingots, he's got iron, and I can take those and build something. See, you can steal it. But you could take and use these. I don't think he really cares too much about that. It's when you start to steal certain things, like steal the iron mace. Why would you steal that? With a dagger, you could just take it. Steal the helmet. You get what I mean? Steal the shield. You don't need to steal anything from this man. He is a good guy. Fantastic motherfucker. A righteous man. Yes. The righteous man. Ah, I didn't say do that. Try to tell me the weather. I don't want to know what the weather is. The weather is frightful, and the crowd seems so delightful. There was simply no place to go.
You're that visitor. I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
How could I steal from the chest?
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
I'm taking that mead. I'm gonna drink it real fast.
You just find that lying around? It must be your lucky day.
Yeah, fuck it is. This is my room.
Close the door. Come on, close the door. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
You can trust me with my 12-inch penis. You know? I think the wife forgot the monster. She does that.
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of like Donkey in a way. When I get done devouring her, she believes I ate her soul.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Oh, prove it to you. I got something to prove to you.
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember? So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are.
Oh yeah, wasn't she the one that was supposed to be like my servant type of bullshit?
Yes. A map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
I got something you can hold. Oh.
Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I can't wait around for you to make up your mind. I'll meet you at Kynesgrove. Don't waste time getting there.
Good. I want to come down here and get some shit. Bitch. Wait, is that volume 2? A map of dragon burials. See this? This is what
That's
I need.
better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove.
Okay, I can sell that one then. Oh. Okay, we need. Get back over here. Get back in there. Get back in there. Come on, search the chest, buddy. Yes, search. Okay. Already took up on me. Search the chest. Not stealing when I'm renting a room. I did not want that. I want that. What is this? Fall from glory. Alright.
Pines Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
Let's see. Oh, so we're heading up here? Oh. She wants to travel from here to there when I gotta do this still.
Do you need something? Come on, we've got to get to Kynes Grove.
You go ahead. I'm gonna go finish this, and then I'm gonna meet her. Because then I can just, go down the other side of the mountain, you know what I'm saying? Cut out half my own travels.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimkammer. Well done.
Wolfgar?
You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to hear the final word of unrelenting force. Down. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Dharma. Prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Meis nu ismir dovadebrob daman da rock. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Among us, great Talos, not as God, but as man!
There's a rift here in Skyrim. can't neither magic nor
Aye,
passing of
an
time.
ass man, you said. Let me show you power. Talos Stormcrown, Horde of
Staying out of trouble, Pete.
You tried mercenary? I could say where's the more guys?
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim. Man like you need... Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle. Ride strong.
was kidnapped by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mistwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Can you help me, please? Oh, thank you. But I should be fine now that you've shown me the way. But those bandits have to be stopped. They're at Mistwatch. Here, let me show you on your map. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
Alright guys, so sorry about that. I had to use the restroom. But also, what the fuck? You guys saw that dragon, right? Just out of fucking nowhere, dragon pop up. It's like, no, homie. I ain't about to do that. You see, I lost my horse. Hello? I mean, don't tell me if there's nobody in this place, you can't very well get in trouble for stealing anything. You know what I mean? Like, nobody here. Okay, there we go, there we go.
Needs. What can I do for you? Yes? Oh, did you need something?
Guess not. I need health potions. Oh well.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking! Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out. We gotta find someplace to hide.
Too late. Come on. We need to find out what's happening up there.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa.
Steady. I don't know what's happening. Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduinturi, Oantid Vokri Haswixejun Kuzik. Ger Salokunir, Kalimir. Folosai Dovaki. Zuu, Koral need no dove to hide. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance. To dare take for yourself the name of Nova. Zalukanir, Kridar Jur.
I'm going to check that out.
Damn. Didn't save as far back, did I? Hmm.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking! It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Hurry, we might be too late.
Salakunir, Zil Grotova Ulster.
Steady. I don't know what's happening. Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduin Fury, Boantid Vokriha Suliksenjun Kuzig. Salakunir, Kalimir. Full side of a king. Zuu, Korav, Min, no, dove to high. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance, to dare take for yourself the name of Nova. Salukanir, Kridar, Jur.
Good. I can use the practice.
We're gonna pause it for a moment. While we break up some bud and smoke a bowl. Because this motherfucker be an asshole. Asshole. Up the asshole to the ground. Yes, yes. Stick your asshole to the earth. Tell him to kiss it. Now, I do want to let everybody know I do plan on playing some more Grand Theft Auto, finishing up all the shit, possibly seeing how far we can get on completion, even though we have beaten the game itself story-wise. We still have a lot of behind-the-scenes shit to do, too. Ooh, that smells actually really good. I wonder what fucking, which one that was. Cheers. Alright guys, so sorry about that. That was a good week, now we gotta kill this fucking dragon. Oh look, a dragon. Yeah, I'm not gonna be around where he keeps doing that.
My lord, I see that mortals become arrogant.
Damn! Damn! He knew we were getting close. He knew he was about to die, so he had to bite me. He just went ahead and did it.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking! Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking! I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Ah, see all those already. He already knows we're here. He already knows.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa.
Steady. I don't know what's happening. Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduinturi, Boantid Vokri Haslixen Julkuzig.
Translation?
Ger Salokunir, Kalimir. Folusai Dovaki. Zuu, Korav need no dove to hide. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to dare take for yourself the name of Nova. Salukanir.
Okay. Alright, I get it, I get it. I don't care where the fuck I go.
I am. Hear my voice and despair. Hiding will not save you. My lord Alduin requires your death. I am glad to oblige him. Dovahkiin, your voice is no match for mine. Your voice is strong for us.
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. We need to find out if the Thalmor are behind the dragons coming back. We need to get into the Thalmor embassy somehow. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse. I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
All right, guys. I don't know how long my microphone's
What?
gonna last.
Something you're still confused about?
No, bitch. Shut the fuck up. So, just to let everybody know, I got the monsters we're gonna be playing, and we're about to hit the 2-hour mark already, guys. So, God only knows how long we really will stream, but we are gonna try to do what we can do.
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
I remember this mission.
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful.
Excuse me, guys. Take taproot. Salt pile. Nordic barnacle. Slaughterfish egg. Yeah, yes. I understand what all this is. This is all... This must be all stuff I'm supposed to be able to use if I need. Orca's great sword is at 26 damage. How much damage is my sword doing? The same. Ooh, I wonder if I can sharpen it now. Since we're here in town. It's kind of crazy. I bought a horse for $1,000 and I rode him to death.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too.
What about prostitutes? Do you guys have prostitutes? I'm a man with simple
around here,
needs.
so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
I need drink, I need murder, and I need women. You, wench. No, I'm playing. It be you. How'll be going?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Both, actually, my good sir. My good, kind sir. We might have to, yes, that right there, we definitely need, because, quite frankly, I run into shit that I could be able to do, but I can't do it. Yes. Oh. A Warhammer, guys. Should we go with the Warhammer? I just don't like the way that it takes too long for it to come back, if you will. Like, I can swing a sword twice before that one can get, like, done swinging the first sword. Like, swing. I always feel a little horny. Yeah. We might as well go ahead and go with the steel armor. Oh, I don't have enough gold. That's cool because we're about to do this number. Ah! Damn it. It's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do.
All right.
So we got a horn helmet now. Gauntlets.
Whatever you need. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I guess you need boots. Suit weapons I can actually sell. Steel dagger, I don't need it. I do need that though. I don't necessarily use a bow. We're still shy. So, we'll get the boots back at least.
Aye. You looking for a new blade? The finest weapons and armor.
401 gold.
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Aye. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. All right. Yes? This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Until next time. You looking for a new Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Excuse me, guys. Now here's the thing, I'm gonna sell him all this shit back if I keep it, sort of shit. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause
You the sneaky type? You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh? Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage?
I really don't need it. That's the reason why I'm getting rid of it. See, I thought I had more. Oh, that's for sale anyway.
All right.
Oh, look at the big doggy. He's a big doggy. Oh yeah, I need to sell some shit. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It means so much to us to have the claw
Thank
back
you
where it
so much.
belongs.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I think this is shit I sold him. Definitely don't have that much.
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
That sounds fun. I already learned this one. Now, I've killed that innkeeper before and his sister. I've killed them. Like, just straight killed them. And, yeah. Now, you see what it says take? Is that stealing?
Whatever you need. Buy you smear if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
I need to steal Ign. Well, you said I can use it, so... Oh! Well, you're a cocksucker.
Looking for a new blade?
Have you heard? Kinesgrove this time.
What? Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep. Uh-huh. Solitude. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep, we're going to Solitude. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep. Look at that bitch right there. Look at her. Was that a broken sword? Or a dagger? I think the S is that's south. So we are going that way. Don't worry, guys. My character doesn't mind being waterlogged. In fact, he enjoys the fact that his nuts are submerged in water at this moment. It's a good bath. Good bath. Regardless that he will be sweaty on the way. Death bells. Fuck that. I ate one. It almost killed me. Not really. It fucked me up, though. An abandoned shack. Requires a fucking key. And the lock cannot be picked. Why would I want a shovel? We'll leave it. Okay, so... Oh, so I gotta get up there. How does one get up there? Because we gotta get up there. How the fuck? We'll start selling that shit.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here.
You heard that, guys, so we're gonna end up like someone else who got in trouble. We're here to cause mischief, but we're gonna have to probably change our clothes. You gotta watch how we do that, guys, because when we pull our sword out in the wrong spot, they just kill you. Kind of like the police. If you put your hand behind your back too fast, they'll shoot you quick.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. As far as you need.
Get on with it!
You should have betrayed us.
Traitor!
High King. Best she know now,
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
You're still gonna lose your head though, bud.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
You look like you could do with a line. Cabbage? Some days thought you were.
Everything's closed.
He died well.
What's this? You expected more of what? Someone getting their head chopped off?
Feel free to make requests.
Do you know how stupid that sounded? I mean, didn't really think about it. That sounded dumb as fuck.
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Nord. Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you.
Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's skipping. Like, I think it froze. Yep. All right, guys, we're going to end it here and pick up right where we left off. Um, on a later date anyway, seeing that it's been 2 hours and 32 minutes now. So, I hope that everybody enjoyed the show. And hopefully we could pick right back off where um basically we're gonna go to an autosave and hope that, you know, hope for the best. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the show and everything. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna hopefully be able to pick this up tomorrow. Okay, guys, because if anything, if I do stream anything else tonight, it'll probably be Call of Duty. But I kind of have to. I have to go take some clones so that I'm gonna perform a trick. You see, what I do is I like to take like a little seedling starter tray type of deal, and depending on how many I have one that I chopped it up into different piece size, clone trays. Ooh, excuse me. I have one that's like 9, one that's 12, one that's 6. You get where I'm going with this, where they're for making growing seedlings or clones or whatever. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is I've got I'm gonna be taking the goth girls. I have one or two that I know that are for sure, excuse me, for sure female. I have like 4 that are not. I have one that the way it's growing, I don't care if it's a male or a female, it's gone. So we've lost 2 goth girls to being weak. The first one, she just didn't really take off or nothing like that. She didn't want to grow, so we got rid of her. This one, kind of basically the same thing. She is just growing tall with no side branching whatsoever. Don't want that. All the other ones have side branching. They've grown to a certain height. And so what I will do is take a clone of the very top and I'm going to treat them as if I'm just taking clones. But all the goth girls were labeled 1 through 10. So instead of me having to label it goth girl number 10, goth girl number 5, all I'm going to do is label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And whichever goth girl that is, it'll go into that number. Now, once I do this, however, what I normally do, here, let's go ahead and switch it over to the other talking screen, chat screen. There we go. Anyways, what I will normally do is I usually will, after I've taken the clones, I will normally sit there and literally wait a little bit of time. So they kind of get, they're not going to fall over and wilt in front of you. Okay. First and foremost, like I've done this before with a plant, like seedlings in a windowsill, right? Like the plant seemed to want to just go straight to the window. And then I would turn the plant completely around to where it's facing into the kitchen, away from the window. And I could sit there for an hour and it wouldn't move. I went and took a piss. I came back right in the window it already was. I was like, oh shit. Wow. Okay, cool. Well, it's kind of the same principle. I have never had a plant just fall down and die in front of me. You get where I'm going with this. I'll take the clone and let the clone sit there, and I will sit there for a good like hour, smoking, drinking a monster, watching some YouTube sort of situation. And as long as I'm right there, they're not gonna start wilting or fall over or any of that shit due to low humidity. I don't know why, but this is what it does. So, after I've taken all the clones that I need to find out whether or not they're male or female, I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna treat them as if they're a normal clone anyway, because yeah, I might actually just throw away the root stocks, or I might go ahead and throw them in the flower. But what we're gonna do though is we're gonna take these said clones and we're gonna put them in the flower tank. The where the cheese cross the skunk one is on week 6. We're gonna take this and put them in there. We're gonna sit around and chill with the cheese cross the skunk one anyway. I want to water them and stuff like that. I do believe they need some cow mag and some other additives like some cool bloom, and they need to be fed. So they just need to be fed. But you see, by me putting these clones into flour, right, while I'm trying to give them the root, they're going to start stretching and growing regardless if they have roots. And they're going to start showing their sex within the first week and a half. I usually go for the first week, but usually it could take a week and a half before they finally start to show whether or not they have balls or hairs. Excuse me, guys. I don't mean to be yawning like I am. I do need to get over there and cover the rest of that tent. I can go ahead and talk to you guys while I'm doing that, though, because Yoda Soda is doing beautifully. Growing great. Starting to stink already. And here in the next week, I will be getting in here to clean up all the leaves and all the bud sites that will never amount to shit. Also, she's already gone through a gallon of nutrients. So I'm looking at every 2 days topping off um or doing, because technically I'm not doing any reservoir changes unless I absolutely have to. What I will do, however, is I will give them their food like I normally would. And whenever she gets almost really, really low, I will add a gallon of water to it. Um, Strictly because I know that the nutrients themselves may not be being eaten, and it might be just the water. So by just adding the water to it, it gives it the opportunity and the time to basically eat up what it already has, so that it's not getting burnt. But yes, what we're going to be doing with these here goth girls is we're going to force them to show us who they really are, in a sense, because since I have the root stocks, I'm probably not even going to keep clones of the girls in the first place. I was really thinking about that. I'm not looking. I've got a whole fucking pack if I want to. This is really just to, strictly speaking, just to see what's there, because when it comes to the next package of seeds of 10, excuse me, if I really like them, I will open the gene pool up by doing some open pollination, which means that boys and girls alike I will pop all 10 seeds, remove all the runts, and then basically flip it to flower and allow them to pollinate them damn selves. You don't remove any of the males or females. If there's like say 5 boys and 6 girls, right? I know that's 11. Let's say you had that, right? You don't remove the boys, you don't remove the girls. And once they're done being pollinated and seeds have been made, you don't separate the seeds. All right, you don't go, oh well, here's this pheno, here's this pheno, here's this pheno. Nah, remove all the seeds and you put them all in the same bag, and that right there will be your next batch of seeds. And the reason what that's called is open pollination, because you're not going to be able to say that you know what I mean, you can't separate the male, you can't separate the female, but you've done it's as if nature took over. Think about if you had planted a bunch of seeds outside in the backyard and you just let nature run its course. Well, nature's going to take out the weaklings. Nature is going to decide on a lot of that shit. And then the seeds will prove whether or not they're a male or a female. And nature's not going to be like, oh, they're a bunch of boys, get rid of them. No. No. Nature's going to be like, oh, whatever, blow the wind. And whichever pollen lands is what's going to be there. So you could have 7 different baby daddies on one plant. You get where I'm going with this? That's a lot of bullshit. Well, when you go through that, you can unlock all the possibilities within your cultivars. Now, seeing I don't know, I believe these were F2s. I believe that's what they're sold. I looked them up, and I believe they were F2s. Now, if they are F2s, then someone's already basically picked an F2, an F1, and selected what they wanted, and now the F2 would already be in itself the opening of the gene pool. Well, me making an F3, I'm gonna fucking open it up further. We're gonna see what's really there. And who knows, because there's supposed to be 3 different phenos. I'm hoping to find 1 or 2 of the black phenos, where not the bud itself, but the leaves get really dark purple to where they're almost black. Now, if I were to find that pheno within any of these, I will revenge that motherfucker, take clones, and and go from there. Oh, but anyways, guys, I am gonna have to go and let you guys go. I was trying to talk you guys ear off for another 15 minutes or so to kind of squeeze in that like 3 hours. You know what I mean? It's just that I don't really know what to talk about, really. um, like I said, this game froze. I've already been trying to turn it off multiple times. Uh, aside from pressing the power button, which I just did. Which this is gonna suck because I do believe Skyrim was scratched in one spot. It is what it is. We're gonna try to at least get as far as we can on it before anything. And I mean, like I said, I've got plenty of other games for this system. We have the Assassin's Creed games, we've got Brotherhood, we've got Assassin's Creed 3, and we've got Rogue. We also have a few games that I truly haven't actually played, like Army of Two. I played it with my friend, like we played like a level here, a level there. I never necessarily sat down and played the story. Um, Sniper, Ghost Warrior, same way, never played it. Then we have Disney's Infinity 2.0. So, and I can always bring out, because I have the Stark Tower, and well, I don't have the Stark Tower anymore. I used to. I don't know where the fuck that went. I think my kids lost it somewhere. But I do have like Dark World and somewhere else of Thor that we can always play, and I have all the Marvel little guys. We have a lot of Lego games, but I'm gonna already be honest with you. I don't play Lego because I suck at Lego. Now, if this Skyrim doesn't want to keep going, I do have another version of it. It's just a regular Skyrim, the first version. We also have Injustice number 1, Saints Row 1 through 4. I did have Saints Row 5, but or a Gat Out of Hell, but it was digital, and yeah, kind of lost access to it. Now we do have Harry Potter years 1 through 4, and then 5 through 8 or 7, I forgot which. And those are Legos. Uh, Jurassic World, Batman, Lego Movie. See, the Lego Movie, we might play that just because, you know what I mean? We also have Borderlands, Star Wars Legos. I've already said Saints Row. We got the DMC Devil May Cry. We have Mortal Kombat, the complete edition, but it doesn't have. That's never on any of the lists to stream it. So, like I said, we do have plenty of Xbox 360 games to still play. If anything, we could get down if we really want to. We could switch it up and go to the PlayStation 3 and play some games on that too. I kind of packed up the PlayStation 2 for now. So, like I said, we do have PlayStation 3. Uh, let's see, what games would we play on? Diablo 3, the Reaper Soul editions. I might try The Last of Us. Last time me and my wife tried to play the game, she was way better at it than I was. I kept getting eaten way too fast. There's also, well, I would say Little Big Planet, but you can only get so far one player. And then you have to have another player come in. Heck, we might actually play Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and story mode, and actually upload that so that anyone who's playing that game can actually see a way around how we do something versus other people. Because it's like how most of us growers talk about growing. Some of us might assume that we have the best method to grow X, Y, or Z, but it's really just one of a billion ways that you could do it. Is your way the right way or the wrong way? There may not be a right or wrong way to begin with. So, I mean, you got to look at it from those aspects and kind of do what you do. So we do have all those games we could pick from. We still have that's right. I could also I think I'm going to uninstall Kakarot and install World of Warships, and we may start playing that. Especially since the Xbox 360 just did what it did. I don't want it to be if that's. I'm gonna try to see if I can go past that area off stream, and if I can, then I'll save it and we'll go from there. But if not, we will probably switch over more to playing. We might try World of Warships for a little while, see how that goes. It's the only thing I could think of really to do, honestly, is play World of Warship. It looks like a really cool game. Looks like, you know what I mean? It looks like something I can get down on daily. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, we can always play it. I have played it on the computer. That's one reason why when I saw that Xbox actually had it on their console, I was like, "Oh." But it's usually I believe it's for I believe you usually have to have Game Pass. But for some reason it let me have it for free. I mean, granted, yes, free on Game Pass, but it's like Call of Duty Warzone. I think it's just free to play. Which I mean, on my computer it is. I can go to where is it Game Center right here. If I click on Game Center, or I can just click on World of Tanks, it's gonna take me straight to the World of Tanks thing with no issues. Now, like I said, guys, we're at the 2 hour and 53 minute mark. So yes, I understand. You guys are probably like, "What in the fuck? You're not gonna play no more?" No. Like I said, it froze on us, guys. It froze on us. So this is like a chill moment before I end the show. Kind of like at the beginning, we have that little talk. I want to start kind of doing like an ending talk as well. Now, the other night on episode 4, I believe I was having a seizure. The cannabis that I've been smoking was great, and then, well, we ran out. And I hadn't really smoked in like a day or so, and well, shit like that happens. Now, if I had been really stoned, like if I'd gotten really stoned prior to that and had the light on, that never would have happened. Like right now, I have a light on. I have the light on in the kitchen. And the reason why is because I'm going to be having to get up and start cooking the rest of dinner and feed the honestly baby girl eats really late. This is her last meal coming up, and we're gonna do all that. Then while she's eating, I get to run upstairs real quick and deal with a few things. Granted, the oldest son, he'll be down here with her watching her. Matter of fact, it's about to be 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. on August 1st, guys, 2026. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because one of these days I might be all gone. You know what I'm saying? Dead and gone. And I want people to know that, hey, on this date, we were doing this. So, knowing that you never know, I might be rich and famous one day. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay it forward. You gotta pay it forward. You know what I mean? Oh, someone gives me the helping hand of becoming a famous motherfucker. I will be giving out that helping hand twofold. That's the way it should be done. With the way the universe is, you if you give, you get. You get what I mean? Like the powerful, the the power of positive bullshit, as Lamar and Franklin would say. You should be clenching your vagina muscles with my aunt right now. Mm, not bad. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could smell like shit and taste like dick. Like I said, it could always be worse. I remember the first time I had said that, my wife looked at me and she goes, "That's fucking gross." I was like, "What?" She goes, "Smells like shit but tastes like dick. That's fucking disgusting." And I was like, "I know, right?" And you're the one sucking it. And she's like, "No, I'm not." Fuck that. You guys, you don't understand. Me and my wife, we have a very a very messed up relationship when it comes to certain things. Like we both have a very fucked off sense of humor. What's crazy too is our kids are kind of fucked off in their own sense of humor as well. And it's not for us doing it too. Like I mean, like it's not even them. Like it's the kids at their school as well. Like they'll come home talking about like P Diddy doing this, that, or whatever, and that he's a goon master, and that Diddy's been giving that gluck 10,000 or some shit like that, and it's like, really, bro? Like, do you even know what any of that shit means that you're saying? And my son's like, oh, yeah, and I'm like, then shut up, like you think you're speaking in code or something? He's like, what are you talking about? It's like, I was like, I guarantee you, if I start talking about your mom giving me the glut 9,000, he was like, oh, no, gross. And I was like, see, she needs an upgrade. And he just looked at me all fucked up. He was like, no, stop talking about my mom. And I was like, well, then stop trying to go there. Stop trying to be the big boy. And, open your mouth and say, and shove your foot in it. Yeah, he's 13 years old, guys. It's like a rite of passage. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, then you obviously didn't go through your rites of passage. You know who I'm talking about. You over there in the crowd. Yeah, with the green hair. I see you. I see you checking it out. Stop looking at it. God. Horny little fucking chihuahua. I'm playing, guys. I'm playing, guys. God. Anybody who's got green hair watching my show, that was not actually at you guys. I was just making shit. And if you took offense to it, so fucking sorry. Get over yourself. Just get over it. Make, cry me a river, build me a bridge, and walk the fuck over it. Oh, well, guess what, guys? We're about to get there. We're about to be at the 3 hour mark. So, ladies and gentlemen, raise your pipes to the air, light your lighters, place your pipe or bong to your face, and take a huge fucking hit with me. Cheers. Now, I hope everybody enjoyed the show. And as always, I hope everybody stays safe, stay stoned, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.